WCTCAM.com. Jersey moves fast. Join the show that keeps you one step ahead. Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
It is 8:08. It's hour number 3 of Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Coming up sometime between now and 8:30, your next chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to attend the New York International Auto Show. We're also going to include a WCTC limited edition black T-shirt as well. But joining me now on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline, he is in New York City getting ready for the opening of the New York International Auto Show. He's also the host of Motorz TV. He's an auto influencer. Let's welcome Chris Duke to WCTC. Chris, good morning. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Great. How you doing, Bert?
I'm
Thanks
good,
for
man.
having me on.
Boy, talk about a lot of excitement in New York City, getting ready to open the New York International Auto Show tomorrow. Always an exciting time, right?
Yes, it is, and this is the 118th show, but it's the first time that I've been. So
118 was the first one, a car that you cranked up, maybe, right? Maybe that was it.
Yes.
Technology, Chris, is something in the future. Somebody told me years ago that the car of the future will be basically a 4-wheeled technology center. And we've seen that in the evolution of cars over the years. Technology is really going to be front and center at the show this year, right?
Yes, it is, and that comes in the form of 4G LTE and the infotainment systems that they've got in these vehicles. You know, everybody's at home on their iPads and their computers, and they want that same type of feel and technology inside their vehicles. And so you're seeing bigger screens, like 7- and 8-inch screens, and you're seeing them do a lot more now. With the 4G LTE, you're not only getting Wi-Fi, especially on all the GM vehicles, but that's also providing a bunch of other features such as over-the-air updates. And a good example of that is this past December when GM rolled out a new feature that creates a marketplace. And so it was 1.9 million of vehicles automatically got this feature just over the air because of that technology. So you're going to see more of that moving forward as well.
That's awesome. And I hear from people that listen to my radio station over the years, Chris, like, oh, Bert, I drive so far away, I can't pick up the station. The car of the future, you'll basically have a little button on your screen that says WCTC. You'll tap that button, and you'll get us crystal clear no matter where you are, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And
nice.
That's what GM is doing with the marketplace, is basically creating an app store. So you can have like Spotify and radio stations and things like that just automatically pop up when it's added to the marketplace. And it's automatic, which is really cool. So you don't have to download anything. You don't have to stick in a USB thumb drive to update anything. It's just automatic, which is really, really cool tech.
Yeah, I like that. And it seems like more and more cars that I see on the road, Chris, have this very cool sort of LED lighting. I know that's sort of the next generation of lighting that we're seeing. Talk about with some of these new cars, because it's very cool and has really kind of a stylish kind of feel to it when I see a car that has LED lighting on it.
Yeah, what that's doing, actually, it's really cool. It's affecting the vehicle designers because they're able to take that extra real estate now and do something with it, because the headlights are super thin now, and as well as the taillights. And there's a lot of safety benefits because of that, because they're brighter, provide a lot better lighting. It's energy saving. And so that's why you see a lot of these new vehicles. You remember, a few years back, they would have these huge headlight housings on the front for the headlights as well as the taillights, and those are just next to nothing right now. So you're seeing these just really microscopic headlights, and they're doing so much more.
That's awesome. And last year, Chris, gasoline went up 23 cents a gallon in New Jersey. So there is a demand here. We still got some great gas prices and some of the best in the country. There's a demand here for fuel-efficient vehicles. Talk about some things that are being displayed at the show with regards to fuel efficiency and the material that's being used to make new cars.
Sure. So the engines themselves are getting better in the form of just more power. Turbos are now pretty much standard on every single vehicle. 4-liter engines and 6-liter engines are the norm. V8s are kind of on their way out right now. And as far as the materials, you're looking at more aluminums and steel composites. We've got the new GMC Sierra AT4 that's got a carbon fiber bed and aluminum parts. So, and the new Chevy Silverado's dropped about 450 pounds just because of aluminum being added to the hood, the doors, and tailgates. So, a lot of new materials and plastics that are just getting more advanced and stronger.
Oh, so they were right in The Graduate when he goes, Ben, I got one word for you, plastics. They were right even in 1969, right?
That's right. That's right.
Chris,
And most vehicles these days are about 50% plastic, and
wow.
So it's helping with the fuel efficiency, of course.
Awesome. Chris Duke is with us. You know him, of course, from Motorz TV. He's an auto influencer. He is in New York City. This show is going to be opening up tomorrow. He's excited, as are a lot of people. The New York International Auto Show. You're going to have a chance to win a 4-pack of tickets coming up in just a few moments. We mentioned, we chatted just briefly off the air before we came on, Chris, that you're a truck enthusiast. You're a truck guy. I like that. Talk about what's going on with trucks and crossovers and things that are happening at the auto show in the truck world.
Well, they're prominent now, and in fact, the top 2 selling vehicles last year, which were pickup trucks, and that continues to be the trend: crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. People are just wanting more room, and because of the lighter materials, and they're just becoming more fuel efficient. People are upgrading, so they're getting rid of the sedans and they're updating to crossovers, SUVs, and pickup trucks. And the downside to all this new tech and all these safety features is it is driving the cost of the vehicle up. Last year, the average as of February, the average cost of a vehicle is like $33,200, I believe, and that's up $500 from the previous year. So every year they're starting to get more expensive for those reasons, and that's why the GM reward card that I'm here representing is such a big thing, because it allows you to save money towards a new vehicle, a new GM vehicle, just by using the card and using it for everyday expenses.
Okay, something worth looking into if you're in the market for a new car, of course. And when it comes to moving the family, Chris, from point A to point B, talk about some things. There's roomier vehicles. Has the crossover finally replaced the minivan when it comes to moving the family around? Or what are some options if the family wants to get together on a weekend and go for a road trip?
Well, yeah, the crossover. They're getting bigger. In fact, the lines between a crossover and an SUV are getting blurred. So, in fact, there's a new Cadillac that was just announced, and it is they call it an SUV. Some people are calling it a crossover. It's the new XT4 that they just announced on a Tuesday, and it's a $35,000 Cadillac crossover vehicle, and it's very roomy. And so, whether you're getting an SUV or a crossover, it really depends on what the manufacturer is calling it these days. But they're getting bigger, and there's midsize, and then there's the compact. So there's still some minivans out there, but it's crossover land right now.
All right, XT4. I want to write that down and take a look at that one there. I'm going to give away a 4-pack of tickets coming up in just a few minutes, Chris. I want to thank you for your time this morning. Where can people go about this GM card that you mentioned? Where can people go to get more details on that?
They can go to buypowercard.com.
Okay, we'll take a look for that, too. And you're getting ready to sit in some vehicles for the next several days? You're going to be getting in and out of cars and trucks like crazy for the next several days. You ready for that?
Yeah. If they'll let me drive one out, I'll drive it back to San Diego.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. Chris Duke, thank you for your time. Have a great time at the auto show. I'm going to give somebody a chance to win 4 tickets and come see the auto show with you this week, all right?
That'd be great. Thanks, Bert.
All right, you bet. Have fun. All right. Coming up next on Jersey Central, we'll do our contest, your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets, and maybe you'll meet Chris Duke while you're there, the host of Motorz TV at the New York International Auto Show. Your chance to win is coming up next. Jersey Central traffic and weather time. It's 8:16, traffic and weather every 10 minutes. Let's get the traffic checks. Speaking of cars, it's Tom Colangelo.
Well, we do have a very heavy ride on 287 coming off 440 up to about exit